Good evening, everyone.
Wow.
Yeah, sorry we're late. We both are having technical difficulties tonight, so
Yes, we were.
this is the live life. Yeah, maybe I guess next time we got to start a little earlier, but we're both busy. We're working.
Yeah, I know. You had a lot of things going on, but everything was working like a half hour ago.
Yeah,
Then you,
well, that's the nature of the beast.
yeah, then you start tweaking stuff, and then it just goes
Yeah,
out.
and I had to switch cameras. It's not for some reason. Last week's show and this week's show, I had the same problem. It doesn't want to recognize my normal camera that I use.
Hmm.
I don't know why. So I have to take this camera, which is connected somewhere else, and disconnect it, move it, remount it, set it all back up, reposition it.
Yeah, why is it doing all that?
I don't know. I don't know. It's probably just a quirk within StreamYard.
Yeah, it's.
So
I know there were some issues. I keep error messages about something, but I don't remember what it was. But I'll have to relook at it,
mm.
rehash the.
Oh, what from StreamYard?
Yeah,
Yeah.
something about. I think it's something to do with backgrounds, though. So I don't know if that would affect the camera or not. It
So
shouldn't.
I'm looking in the comments. See, just Steve O is saying hello. What's
Yeah,
happening, Steve?
we apologize for the delay again.
Yep. I was talking with Lenny earlier, I sent him a link for it, Steve, just see if I could get him to jump on and jump in the chat. And he was out doing stuff. So
There you go.
he may make it in time. I mean, we started late, so
Right. Yeah.
he's got
If
a
you're
little bit
running
of a
late,
head
don't worry
start.
about it.
Yeah.
It's all good.
So I hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody's having a decent week. It's what, Wednesday? I have to actually check.
Yeah, halfway through.
Yeah. So
Yeah, it is Wednesday. I act like we didn't know what day it was, so we didn't even know when to start.
I know.
Oh well.
So
that
tonight we're
happens.
going to talk about orbs,
Right.
and we've got a couple things prepared. Not a whole lot, but that's what the chat is for. And if we don't get a lot of people in the chat, that's okay.
Right.
But the chat does help fuel the stream. That's where we kind of feed off of. We'll bring a little bit to the table and then lean towards the chat. So if we don't see a lot in there, you're just going to get me and Chad's
Right.
opinions.
Before we get started, notice the shirt.
What is it? I see a hammerhead shark.
That is correct.
Okay. My daughter would love that. Yep. My daughter would love that shirt.
Well, it is in honor of Shark Week coming up next week.
Yep. She's been
Best
talking
week of
all
the
about
year.
it.
Yeah, I can't
She's
wait.
a shark lover. She's actually more of she wants to be, for now, she's only 11. You know how that goes.
Right. Yeah, it'll change.
Yeah. She wants to be a marine biologist. So
There you go.
she wants to be a marine biologist, and on the side, she wants to do paranormal research.
Why can't you do both?
Yeah, that's what I told her. She's like,
You don't
I
have to
wanna
go
do
to
both.
school for a paranormal investigator, but marine
She-
biologist you would.
She even wants to try to find some sort of education on it, but she was like, I don't even have to, but I want to. I want to learn whatever I can learn. So I said, we'll see
Okay.
how you feel in about 7 years.
Right. Yeah, I wish you want to do it, but it'll be all right. But
Yeah, and it's good.
well, we better dive into topic
Sure, let's do that.
because we're totally off key. We're late anyway, so
Yep, we are.
but we'll start with what you put together, which I thought was very good. So we're going
Okay.
to give you the credit for that. You do a very good job on that stuff.
So this is just a little summary of orbs.
Right. Exactly. Let's roll the clip.
They show up in photos, videos, even security cams, floating and glowing and sometimes darting across the screen. To some, they're undeniable proof of the paranormal. To others, just a trick of the lens. We're talking about orbs. Many believe orbs are spirits, energy beings, or echoes of people who've passed on, especially when they appear in haunted places or show up after a loved one has passed. Take the well-known case from the Myrtles plantation in Louisiana. A guest snapped a photo in an empty hallway, only to discover a glowing orb hovering near the ceiling, exactly where another visitor claimed to have seen an apparition earlier that night. Some call it coincidence. Others say it's a spirit caught in motion. But here's the skeptic's take. Most orbs can be explained by dust, bugs, or moisture reflecting on cameras' flashes or their infrared light, especially with modern sensors. Even a tiny speck close to the lens can look like a glowing ball of energy. Still, some images feel too precise, too well-timed, too intentional to ignore. Are we capturing spirits, or is it just tricks of light? This week on the Black Report, we're talking about orbs. Real orbs, fake or fluke? You decide.
All right.
And there it is. There's our
Very,
subject,
very
folks.
cool.
It didn't sound as good coming through on here as it does originally. I'm just like notating that to everyone.
Yeah.
It sounded a little distorted, but
with the issues we're having, it probably goes par for the course tonight.
It was still a success by
Correct.
comparison.
So yeah, to explain it, I guess we're not talking about the orbs like the UAPs up there and all that stuff. These are the spirit type orbs.
Right.
So I'm gonna kind of make sure we clear that up.
I was trying to put together some more stuff, Chad, and I didn't really come up. What I came up with was a read. I did have some tabs open for some different videos that I found on YouTube for orbs, but I remembered that when I play them, you can't hear them.
Right.
If you play them, they're actually audible. So I just
I've got a few that I pulled up.
Yeah, and I found some good ones. Like honestly, I see a lot of them that are, to me, I can pass them off as bugs or dust floating around. Just especially the bugs, because you can tell by the movement. I don't know. That's just my opinion. But I have seen some that look very convincing, and I had 3 pulled up earlier, but I don't have them now. We could definitely look them up again, but you won't be able to hear them if I play them.
Well, that's a thing. A lot of people wonder, is it tricks of the camera, like like you said, the dirt or the dust going in there? Is it bugs? That can be explained in some of them as well.
Yeah, and that's, I don't know. I did send Chad a video from one of my aunts. In the South, we call them aunts.
Right. That's a pretty cool video.
They were away. They were visiting her, my cousin in Indiana. And I don't know where, because I know you're in Indiana.
Right.
I forgot. They might have told me, but I forgot. And they were just checking their Ring camera while they were gone. And they just happened to see this thing. And I thought it was pretty cool. Like, I was like, I mean, again, you could pass it off as a bug, light reflecting off of the shell of a, beetle. You know how sometimes they're glossy. But it nevertheless was pretty interesting looking. So we do have that to show.
Yeah. Do you want to show it now, or you want to wait?
Sure. I mean, no, we can show it now. Kind of waiting on, there's no comments. So.
Right. Well, you gave a background. Appreciate that. Let people can know what's going on. So this was an aunt, and it was their security camera.
My Aunt Pat.
Okay.
And they live in Florida, and I believe they're still in Palm Bay, Florida. And this was while they were away. So.
Okay, let's roll this clip. This is pretty cool.
Now, are we muted?
I don't believe there's any sound. No, we're not.
Because I don't know if anybody can hear me. It says I've got speaker. The original video there, or this is the actual original downloaded video from their Ring camera. The first one I got was them looking at it. Oops. And you could hear them talking in the background, and it was funny. And I was gonna put their voice along with it, but I didn't. They were just saying hello, and they were asking if it was one of my uncles that had just recently passed away. But this thing just kind of hovers around for quite a while. How long is the video, Chad? Oh, am I by myself? Okay. Well, anyway, I can't see how long the video is because I don't have control I don't know if anybody can hear me or if Chad can hear me.
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Do you know how long the video is?
It's about 4 minutes.
4 minutes long. So I mean, it's just hovering around out there. I mean, I can't. You see how it splits into two
Yeah, that's weird.
and sometimes three. That again, I'm as intrigued as I am. I could kind of see where that would be a reflection of something.
What do you think it would be?
I'm just thinking of like the only thing that comes to mind is a bug, like something that has like a glossy shell and is reflective, but
Hmm.
it is so bright looking.
Yeah.
But I can also say that the lights on the back of the truck look like they're on, and they're not because they're not even home.
No, cameras will do that. Make it look like
Yeah,
your lights on.
yeah.
Yeah.
So with that being in mind, is the light making whatever we're seeing floating around look brighter than it should be?
Yeah. But the thing is, it's not stationary like the lights are. So if it was like if the truck was parked at a different angle, it might not look like they're on. Does that make
Yeah.
sense?
Yes. No, it does. Same
So I
thing
don't.
with like,
That's the only thing that's kind of weird is the lights is the same bright consistency all around everywhere it moves.
right. Okay. So you're saying like with it repositioning itself, if it was just light reflecting off of something, it would dim, get brighter, get more dim.
I would think so.
I
Wouldn't
mean, it's
you?
way over there on that
I
side.
mean,
And if you look on that side, like the driver's side of the truck, the
yeah.
lights are a
See,
lot.
it don't lose brightness when it's on the house at all.
No, it didn't lose it when it went to the other side by the
No,
driver's side of the truck either. And
it stays consistent. That makes me think it's it's I don't know.
yeah, I
That's
don't
the
know either.
that's the terminology for this show is I don't know.
Yeah, without proof.
It's interesting though.
Yeah, definitely is. And this is just another one of those things that just makes you question, is this something that we're really seeing, or is
Right.
this just light and cameras playing tricks on us?
Well, I guess we'll let the audience decide.
Yeah.
Well, hello.
Oh, sorry, that was me.
Oh,
The Cecilia B, that is my mother. Hi. Hi,
hello.
Mom. How are you?
Welcome to the show.
Yep. So that's what I had for my two things that I brought to the table.
Well, you do a great job on the narratives that kind of sets us into the show. I think you do
I'm
great on
working
that.
on it.
Yeah.
I'm working on it. I want to make them like as interesting as possible.
Well, here's a picture of an orb, not a video, but we'll show this one here. You can
So,
clearly see it down
are
there
we
at the
talking
bottom.
about the one just to the left of the
Yeah,
pole?
the real bright one.
Because there's another one down by the bottom of the tree at the bottom of
Right.
the fence, and then there's like one, two, three, four more up in the air, but those all could possibly be bugs or not.
Yeah. I just thought it was kind of neat.
They could be. Is this one of yours
It's one
or
I was
one you found?
researching. Yeah.
Okay.
Looking through the things I found it.
So I popped on Cecilia B, and I don't know how to get rid of her. You see how it pulled her up on the screen? So does anybody between Steve and Cecilia have any more examples or stories or something that you can put in the chat?
Well, I've got a few videos here.
Yeah, show them.
We're gonna get going here.
Like I said, I had a few set aside, but I just didn't see a point when you can't, because mine had like sound. I had like people talking to them and asking questions, and
I got you.
But nobody would hear that except me.
Okay, let's see. I mean, okay. Can you see this?
I can.
Okay, let's full lesson. We'll play this one here.
Room. This orb, this imagery just
I can't
hovering in my living room.
hear it.
No one else was there. It wasn't a.
Oh.
You can hear that?
Oh yeah, no, it was fine. Did you stop it?
No.
Oh, it's not playing anymore.
I may have. Well, I tell you, this is about day one.
Flashlight or passing headlights, and Pastor Ford thinks it was too big to be a dust particle. He walked into the living room watching the live feed on his phone. But when I went out there, I couldn't physically see what I'm looking at in the live feed. So now I'm like, whoa. The orb came and went for hours. At one point, splitting into several shapes.
Oh,
that's when I'm like, nope. Something's going on here. Something's going on here. Pastor Ford has been haunted by some of the things he's seen as police chaplain and while working his own street ministry. But nothing has spooked him quite like this. If it's physical, I can stand it. I can challenge it. I can approach it. I can deal with it. But when we talk about things that just floating and disappearing. This man of faith says the odd occurrence has certainly led to a lot of spirited debate. But so far, he has no certain explanation. If I know what something is, I'm okay. But it's the unknown thing that throws me off. We asked Pastor.
Yeah, that's a weird one, isn't it?
That when it split was very defined. It was very doop. It wasn't like, it was just boop.
Yeah,
so that was pretty wild. That one was wild.
Well, it had a different shape. It's kind of like an oval or a square.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them are just usually round, but that was kind of interesting.
Yeah, very like oval, elongated oval at that.
Correct.
So very cool. Do you have some more?
Yeah, I want to share this image. Okay. Okay, can you see that?
Okay, this is like a definition of different types of orbs.
Yes, these are colors of orbs. I didn't know orbs had different colored meanings.
I did see some of that.
I mean, did you have an idea?
Huh? No, I didn't
know. Did you know that?
No, I had no idea until the other day when I was looking them up. I was like, okay, I didn't know they had different colors and meanings. So I cannot read it. I'll have to leave that for you to do.
Okay, I didn't know if you could see it or not.
No, even when you zoom in, I can see the word white, but everything else is just too pixely.
Okay, let's see here. Okay, I got that all screwed up.
We're batting 1,000 tonight.
Yeah. That was terrible.
That's okay. The most important part is that we're here.
That is correct. This is not a professional production. We just wanted to share that.
So can you tell us what the different colors mean?
I'm going to try this again. Okay, we're going to try this again. Okay, can you see it now?
Yeah, no, I can see it just like I did before. I just can't read the definitions.
I
can see the word.
I'm trying to blow it up. Is it getting any bigger?
Yeah, it's getting bigger, but it's still, for me, I can't read it.
Okay, let me go ahead and share this full screen. Is that a little better?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Like I said, no matter how big you... Okay, that's a little better. So it says white represents purity and the presence of guardian angels.
Correct.
And blue indicates power, protection, and guidance. And then pink symbolizes openness, compassion, affection, and love. Okay. So what do these definitions mean? That's what I'm curious. Is it saying that if you see a pink one, it's coming from somebody that has some sort of affection and love towards you?
That's kind of what I'm thinking. Maybe a loved one, a family member or something. I don't know.
All right. And then yellow signifies happiness, wisdom, and encouragement. So that would make me think that they're trying to let somebody know that they are happy. The wisdom part, they are now knowledged of a lot of things, and it's gone.
It's gone. Yeah. Oh well.
What happened?
I don't know. I really don't know why that switched. It's batting 1,000, like you said tonight.
Batting 1,000, yeah.
Okay. I'll just read them off.
Okay.
Like I said, yeah, you got most of them. You've got green that says associated with healing, prosperity, appreciation for nature. Gray and brown may suggest hazards or caution. Red is high energy, creative, restlessness, or agitation. That's hard to say. And purple indicates forgiveness, wisdom, psychic, and spiritual development.
Yeah. Okay.
So I didn't know they were colors.
I did not either. My mother probably knows some about this, but it doesn't appear that she's in the chat anymore.
Yeah, I didn't know there was any color meant a certain one. So
nope, me neither.
So you learn something every day.
Yeah. I would be cool to hear from if she knew any of that.
Okay, I've got another one here. Well, I'm going to attempt. Let's just say attempt.
No, she's saying she's here again.
Okay. Well, glad you're still here.
Yeah.
Despite all the problems we're having.
Yeah.
You probably can see Pepsi on the screen.
Oh, Pepsi.
I guess she must be famous.
Well, she's not going to get there with us.
This is not a professional broadcast.
No.
Okay, let's share this, and I think you'll like this one too.
All right.
Can you see it?
Yeah, it's
okay.
Yeah, I can see it. Spooky moments caught on ring. Okay.
I mean, they're pretty clear.
Yeah. What? That's a good one.
Yeah, that's kind of creepy.
He heard somebody say good morning.
That would kind of get your attention.
So Cecilia is saying that the colors could mean that that's what you are receiving from them.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Like they don't mean any harm, or we're here to share wisdom.
Whatever the definition is, we didn't get to read them all, but that's what she's saying is that those interpretations of the color could mean what you are receiving from them.
Yeah,
and I mean, like I said, I'm super skeptical on most things, and I can look at some of these and really just see that it looks like dust particles flying around, floating on a breeze, bugs. But then every now and then I'll see one that like really takes my attention. You know, when they're doing deliberate movements, that's different to me.
Yeah.
that looks a little more valid because they're deliberate movements, not just erratic. And then that one with that guy that just showed it where it split into two. That's another one that looks pretty legit to me. And that's coming from somebody that's very skeptical about most things.
So if it's like dust or something on the lens, how would that more appear? Would it just be like stationary, or how would it show up?
Well, I don't know. I know from my experience messing with cameras and lighting, I do know that, for example, a lot of photographers. Well, actually, you know what? If I can read the thing that I pulled up, if you wanna hear that.
Yeah,
It's a little long, but it's worth it. It's very interesting. Let me go find it. Here we go.
But we want to present both sides, the supernatural and the scientific.
Right. So this says orbs have become one of the most hotly debated anomalies in paranormal photography. To some, they are believed to be spirits or energy beings, just lingering presences of those who passed on. These mysterious glowing balls of light appear in photographs and videos, floating, darting, and hovering, especially in commonly haunted locations. Supporters claim they show up during emotionally charged events or near sites known for, like higher spiritual activity. For many, seeing an orb in a photo taken after a loved one has been passed away can feel like a message or a comforting sign that's coming from the passed away loved one. There's even a well-known example. I'm not going to read that because that's part of my thing I already showed. But skeptics will urge, this is where it gets into what I was getting ready to tell you. Most orbs can be explained by mundane causes like dust, insects, water droplets, or even just camera flash reflecting off of airborne debris. Whatever that debris is, it could be reflecting off of it. My only issue with reflecting is how reflective is dust? A bug, maybe, they have a shell or they have some sort of thing, but how reflective is dust? So some photography experts have demonstrated how inexpensive digital cameras with bright flashes, overly bright flashes, with short focal lengths can easily produce these orb effects under the right conditions. In fact, professional photographers very rarely see orbs in their work unless they've used a low-end flash or some sort of infrared light has been used. So while it's tempting to interpret orbs as a paranormal evidence, the science behind the optics and the light diffusion aspect of it and lens behavior offers a solid, counterpoint to it. So that was pretty much where I was going to go with that, is that in photography, a lot of photographers with higher quality lenses, higher quality lighting, more controlled lighting that like they can control the temperature, the brightness, they see a lot less orbs because they're not being produced by the light.
Okay.
So I mean, take that where you want, but
it can explain a lot of it.
Right. Not trying to discredit orbs or believers. That's not at all what I'm doing. I'm just
that's not what we do here.
No, we don't. I'm just presenting ideas.
Both sides.
Things, that support both sides.
Exactly. You make the decision.
Yeah.
I mean, just give you something to think about. The spirit side or the science side.
Because to be honest, like I said, I said it earlier, I see a lot of it as something that's floating around and just catching a reflection of light. But I also see sometimes that do not look to me like an insect or a piece of dust because it has a behavior, like a deliberate behavior. You know what I mean?
Right.
If that makes sense?
Absolutely.
I see a difference between that because a bug is floating around real erratic. It's just it doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
something like that comes down, stops, moves over, or goes across this way. That's a little different.
So that kind of explain, like you see people take cell phones in the dark, and then when they see the pictures, they'll see things that wasn't there to the naked eye.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Just
some
like
of those could be killed, Nate.
Yeah, that video you showed, that guy said it himself. When I looked in the room with my eyes, I couldn't see it, but when I looked at the camera, I could see it. Well, that kind of part of that tells me it's all in the camera.
Right. That's true.
Catch my drift?
Yep, I do.
Yeah.
That's right. He did say that he didn't see it only when he saw it on camera. So
yeah,
good point.
Yeah. Again, not trying to disprove anything. I'm just stating what's logical to me.
Right. We got to give you both sides and let you draw your own conclusions, whether you believe or not. I don't know.
Right.
I do believe I have another one.
Let's see
here to
roll that beautiful bean footage.
Are we ready? I don't know if I am. Tonight's not been my. I haven't been too smooth. Need to go back to get some education on this.
That's all right. Listen, every time we do this,
we'll get better.
Both of us are going to get a little better. So
exactly.
This is a new thing for me as well as you.
Yep. All right, let's go to this one. You'll like this. Okay, you should be able to see it, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, that's like. Okay, so the thing up close.
It's like a string of lights. That's weird.
Is that?
Because you can see the bugs flying around.
Is that a spider web with something on it? Floating around, or is it?
It's a possibility.
Or is it something? Because I kind of feel like the likelihood. How many dots was that? Roll back and pause.
5. I don't think it's on there, Mar. Yeah, let's.
Right there, and just pause. Boom. 6. And they look very, very close together. Like I don't even mean close.
Like in a formation.
Exactly. The space between all of them is pretty neutral. Like it looks the same. Mm-hmm. So for me, the likelihood of that being just a random dust or something is unlikely.
No.
Just because of the fact that it's so. You know what I mean?
Right. A web that's a good possibility, I think.
You see what I'm saying, though, right?
Yeah. Raindrops on the web.
No. I'm supporting that could be something else, something unnatural. Okay. Only because I would think raindrops, dust, would not have a specific pattern like that.
Okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like one or two of them might be a little bit closer to each other than the others. They wouldn't look exactly.
They're evenly spaced.
Very perfectly evenly spaced.
Yeah.
We have somebody, Joel Thorne, man. How you doing? Thanks for joining the chat.
What's up, Joel? Yeah, it's interesting. I mean,
it's a herd of miniature UAPs.
and did you notice this? It says Prince George County. Was that where the Goat Man originated from?
Oh, I don't remember.
It's I thought it was.
Was it Prince? Yeah, it was.
It might have been.
Yeah, well, one of them, because there was Maryland and there was Texas. There was, I think it was Prince George County in Texas. The
around Denton.
Alton Bridge.
Yeah.
I like that. It's a herd of miniature UAPs.
Yeah, what else is it?
I don't know.
But I thought of that Prince George County about the Goat Man that we talked about last week.
Yeah. Now I gotta check. I have to check that. I have it right here.
See, I checked that out because I think it was.
Let's see.
Something county. Cecilia says, I've heard these called chains.
The
It looks
what?
like a chain.
Yeah.
I've heard these called chains.
Oh, that she's heard of them called that?
Yes.
Okay.
It looks like it.
Where did it go?
It actually looks like
here.
dew on a swinging cobweb. Well, that's kind of what I was thinking maybe earlier. Yeah,
that's what I was saying. Spider web.
Yeah.
I said, is that a spider web with something on it? And I still kind of lean that way. But the only thing that interferes
is
with
evenly
that theory
spaced
is the perfectly evenly spaced, gap between each one. I'm looking. I got to.
You still looking for the goat man?
Yeah, I'm close. Maybe I can just search. Yeah.
I think it was. It's all right.
All right.
He's going to find it.
Yeah, no, I'm on it right now.
Okay. He's going to tell us what it is.
There was stuff out in Arizona. Oh, nope. I didn't find it. It is not. I don't know. I have it, but I think you're right. I think it was Prince George.
I think it was
County.
And Joel, to that comment, I agree. Not to show related, but IndyCar races were way wild. Yeah. I like the outcome of the first one, not the second.
Yeah. So Cecilia said she's heard of these called chains.
Yeah.
It looked kind of like one of those round bead chains, like the round little ball chain. You know what I mean? Like chain with the little we don't know how to say it, but we both did the same little thing.
Yeah, we know. I know you're talking about us.
The little.
Okay, let's while we're on a roll, let's show another one up.
Yeah.
This one's another pretty good one. We're gonna share this full. See what we think of this one. Kind of goes away.
So, I mean, it kind of going away can be excused. It got out of sight of the camera or the light. But even that one, the movement was very deliberate.
You're right.
I don't know. I'm just, you that makes sense to you, right? The deliberation of movement. Something that's just random is just kind of like that.
Yeah, that's a bug flying around.
When it's like perfectly, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like it's on a set path or
it's
trajectory.
That feels a little more unnatural to me.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. So, there we have it.
Yeah,
You got some more?
I can grab some more.
Oh, all right. I'm game to watch some more.
Yeah, because it's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, have you ever seen an orb yourself?
Yeah, pictures and stuff. Yeah, but like most commonly, it's from lower grade camera, like phones on cameras on phones. I used to see them a lot remember when they had like those little throwaway cameras?
Oh yeah,
little 35 millimeter, Polaroid disposables.
Go take the whole camera in to develop.
Yeah, you don't even get the camera back. It was
no, that's a one-time use.
Yeah, those I would see stuff like that in a lot.
Okay, that's one of. I think it's like this development of the film.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. The condition of the film.
And then the other time where I see them a lot, but they don't move because it's not what I consider orbs. It's just light refraction when you're like looking towards a bright shining light like the sun, a headlight, you'll get that, you can kind of see a trail and then there's like two different orbs. And you know that, well, that's just coming from that light. It's when the light is not shining directly into the camera and we're still seeing them and they're glowing that it really looks weird. I'm reading Joel's comment.
Wow.
I saw a basketball-sized orb
at treetop level.
At treetop level, moving slowly down Sweetheart Main Street. Okay. See,
that's
when you get to see it in
and
person
no noise
yourself without looking at it through a lens of a camera, that's even better.
Yeah, he's sweetser.
Sweetser.
Now, Joey, was this like with your own eyes, or was you using a camera? That's pretty wild.
Yeah. Yep. So see, something like that makes me a little more, believing that a little more.
And was it daylight or night? Okay, own eyes. Yeah.
Okay. See, that's good.
That's even scarier. I mean, because that takes the whole camera element out of it.
1 a.m. That's even worse. Were you up by yourself?
Wow, that's scary. That's scaring me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In summer.
Oh man.
I can't help myself. Every time somebody says in summer, because I have kids and I've watched the Frozen movies, I always go in summer.
I wish you had a photo of that.
He said yes. Unfortunately, he was by himself. I'm assuming the unfortunately part is because he doesn't have somebody else to help verify the story.
Right.
I just meant seeing something like that by yourself at 1 a.m. outside and down, that would freak me out.
It would. Yeah.
Something floating down the street.
I never knew that. Thanks for sharing that. That's awesome.
So was there anything nearby, Joel, that was like was there any swampy, marshy areas nearby? Because that's another thing where people have seen orbs and it was, quote unquote, passed off and excused as swamp gas.
Okay. Yeah. He lives in the city, so there's no swamp area. No.
He's like, nope.
Yeah. Swamp gas. Yeah, they call that like for ball lightning. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, and that's a real thing too. So that's something else to watch out for. I feel like
but that's
saw
not
ball lightning, you'd know the difference. You'd know. I just saw lightning. You know what I mean?
You'd know difference. Yeah.
And my big old cup of coffee.
I'm still drinking on a Panda Express drink.
Oh, I miss Panda Express. We don't have those up here.
That's good. It's good grub.
Yeah. It's for fast food. It's pretty good.
It's fresh. That's all I like about it.
It does. It's very fresh. We had when I lived in Florida. There was like several of them, and there was one that was parked right where I used to park my tractor trailer. I did local deliveries. I was like an independent, and every time I would get home late, and I didn't want to reheat whatever was at the house, I would just park my semi, go right over across the parking lot, and go to Panda Express.
Kept in business.
Yep.
Well, that's a pretty good story. I like that, Joel.
Yeah, no, that's a good. See, this is the stuff. This is what we need.
Right.
That's why I suggested that we try to go to Facebook, which I'm assuming you didn't get that figured out because I don't see it on mine. But then we're gonna have the possibility of everybody that we know seeing it, and I don't care. I don't care if they make fun of me. I like doing these things.
No, this stuff's fascinating.
Mm-hmm. I mean, and if we could figure that out, because I did get myself connected or whatever you told me I had to do, I got that done.
Yeah, we'll get it figured out before
So I think next week we should try to do that. And
okay, I'm going to share a picture of another orb. Well, as always, I'm going to try.
Yeah.
The keyword around here tonight is try. Attempt.
Yeah. Anything that you do see accomplished tonight is a win. We had a rough start. Audio problems, video problems.
Hey, see, I'm getting a little better.
That one almost has. It's almost like it's got two eyes. Just
Yeah,
two
isn't that
eyes
weird?
and a nose.
It's just so perfectly round.
So that's something that I'm trying to explain is why are they so round? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, what's the explanation? Have you found anything about it?
Mm-mm. Not yet. Not yet. I haven't dug deep into it. So this is not the last show for Orbs. We will revisit
Oh yeah.
multiple times, more than likely, the subjects that we start looking up and digging. Joel says my orb was white, not a plasmoid.
That's
What's a plasmoid?
kind of like that, like a gassy looking,
Okay.
All
All
right,
right.
moving kind of thing.
So he's
Does
saying
that
his
make
was
sense?
white, but it didn't look like it
Like
could
a
have
gas, like
a
something
gassy. Yeah.
floating around. Yeah. Yeah, like you said, like the one he just said, that one looks like a plasmoid.
Mm. It did, and that really exact perfect circle makes me think the same thing. Because you ever notice when you blow like bubbles, any kind of bubbles from like soap or gases, and when you catch them on film or by the human eye, they're always perfectly spherical.
Yeah, here's another one. You don't mind me showing all these, do you?
No, I have nothing
Okay.
else for tonight, so by all means.
Yeah, let's just share these up.
I'm very thankful for. Is this your friend Joel?
Yes.
I'm very thankful for him. He has really stepped up.
Yeah, I didn't even know. I didn't know that story. I've known him for years.
All right, so that little tiny one. So now there's a
Yeah.
graveyard back there.
Yeah, that's kind of creepy there. It puts a whole new perspective like that. It could be a spirit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you're right near a graveyard. But that one is very,
Round.
very. What's the word I'm looking for? The spherical part of it is not crooked. It's not. It looks very, very exact.
Like, yeah, okay, like it's cut perfect or whatever.
So that makes me wonder too. When we were talking about gas, like
See
swamp gas bubbles,
That's what like Joel saw.
could that's what he
That's wild.
saw. Okay, yeah. So seeing that in person without looking through your camera, that's definitely a freak out.
I don't know what I would do. I think I would just stand there like,
I don't think I'd run
Yeah.
because I don't feel like it would
No.
be something that would harm me. I would just be I'd probably, the hair would be standing up on my back of my neck for sure.
yeah, you just be
Yeah. What's it gonna do next? Yeah.
like nobody's gonna believe this. Well, I mean, 1 in the morning, I'd be half asleep, half awake. What are you gonna, you wouldn't be thinking probably like, I better grab a camera.
Right.
Kind of like we said
Well,
about the goat man.
That person did.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just I was going to say about the gas thing. Do you think there's any possibility that graveyards, because there are remains buried there, do you think the decomposition of bodies could produce any kind of gases that might come up through the ground and come out?
It's possible. I mean,
So that's something we need to look up for next time we talk about orbs.
yeah, I think there's a lot of possibilities that it'd be almost endless,
Mm-hmm. It would. And then do we have to like investigate it and prove it? That would be cool, man. If we could
Yes, you
get
do.
together
You got to
and go
prove
do
it.
some of this, check out some of these like places that orbs have been spotted, or
I look at all those and going on there.
at a cemetery.
That's weird.
One of them looks like, now see, there's like circle. There's the one right in the middle, dead center, but up towards the top
Right.
has like a circle in it.
It's just strange.
Unless I'm seeing like another orb back behind it. Hey, all right, Top Gun.
Yeah, phone is going off, Pilot.
Now, that being at a cemetery, that makes perfect sense to me. If they're actually representation of a spirit, it makes perfect sense that you'd see a whole bunch of them at a
Right.
graveyard. I want to see it without looking through the camera, though. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, that would be the utmost freaky.
Yes, it would. It would definitely be freaky.
Trying to find some more here. I'm not having much luck.
I don't know whether to say Cecilia or Mom. Are you still here? Are you having a hard time figuring out how to comment? Or did we just bore you and you said, yeah, I'm going back to watching what I was watching on TV?
Yeah. Here's another one. I'm coming up full of these. That one's kind of unique.
I like that one. It's not perfectly round either.
No.
To me, it doesn't look it.
And it's very bright.
And I feel like if it's an orb that's representing a being, it wouldn't be exactly perfect.
Yeah.
Just be careful what you wish for. Yeah. Because
exactly.
I bet you get freaked out.
Now what you'll be seeing one tonight or tomorrow?
My mom said, yep, she's still here. Do you have any stories, any sightings, anything you want to add to the chat? By all means, throw it in there.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find some more. I don't know about this one. It's different. We'll see what you guys think about it.
That's a color.
That's bright pink.
What was the pink? Do you remember?
I can tell you.
Yeah, you don't have to put it up. Just
it's compassion, I believe.
Compassion. So
yeah,
that one
it
is
symbolize openness, compassion, and affection.
That's a good, solid color too.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen one that colorful like that.
And that, I don't know. I'm trying to decide if the fact that Cassadaga. Oh, okay. So they go to Cassadaga. I don't know if they still do it, but they've gone a few times. So it would be like my mother, her sisters, a couple of my cousins. Every now and then they do a girls' trip, and Cassadaga, Florida, is known for being really haunted.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like extremely haunted. They stay in a motel that is extremely haunted.
What makes it haunted?
All kinds of things. I don't. Well, like the backstory. I don't know. But a lot of stuff has happened when they were there. She used to have. Yep, she said right here. My old phone has lots of pictures of orbs, but it's not working. She had an old flip phone, and they went there one time, and she took a picture. It was nighttime, and so what they do is they have their fun during the day, have dinner, blah 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 blah. Once it gets dark, they all take off at night and go walking around town, and they hit up like cemeteries, playgrounds. And there was this one picture she had. They were going to a playground, and she took a picture. It was either somebody had her phone and took a picture of her, or she took a picture of one of her sisters, one of my aunts. And they were hopping this little like fence or guardrail or something, she said, to go into a playground. They were heading towards some swings. They were going to go swinging on the swings, a bunch of adults. But the picture, when it was taken, it was at night. There wasn't a lot of light. When she showed me the picture, it is one of the creepiest pictures I've ever seen in my life. It's just all black except for right in the center of the picture. You couldn't see what they were trying to take a picture of, but you could see a very ghostly, slightly misshapen face that was super creepy. I mean, creepy. Like, I wish we had that picture. It was an old phone. I do too. It's such a good picture, man. Like, you see this picture, and it's really hard to pass off what you're seeing in that picture as anything but legit. I swear to God, I wish I could show you. I'm getting excited talking about it. It was a very creepy. The face had like this big square jaw, just like a, it was just a. You didn't see details. You didn't see like teeth and hair and skin.
You just knew it was a face.
You knew it was a face. There was no deny. You could see where the eyes were, the forehead, the nose, the mouth, the chin, the jaw. Very creepy. And it was like, like had its mouth open. It was so weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she says, very, very high in spiritual activity. They're all into that stuff too. I've got one that's that does tarot cards, whatever they're called. My mother, my aunts, they're all very in tune with like, I don't want to say a sixth sense, but like they have visions all the time. And most of the time their visions are, if not true, very, very symbolic of true things. It's weird. It's creepy. Like my mom would say stuff when we were growing up that would just blow me and my friends' minds. We were like, what did you really? Like if we made plans to do something and she was taking us there to go, like we were going to go to the mall. We knew in our minds we were going to go to like the toy store and steal something so that we'd have a toy to play with because we were just broke kids. We wouldn't say nothing and she'd be like, behave, don't go stealing anything. And we'd be like, you know what I mean? Or she'd see a porta-john tipped over and say, I drove by that this morning and I saw it tipped over and all I could see was you and your friends laughing and giggling. And I was like, because everything she pointed out was actual things.
So you were there at the porta potty incident?
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, it was me. It was me and like one or two of my friends. We knocked it over.
I don't know if I'd want to know anybody knew that kind of stuff.
Do what?
I don't know if I might know anybody who knew that weird stuff without saying anything.
Yeah,
makes you think.
There was so many times that she would do that, and it was just like, what? One of my cousins years ago. Not that this is, this is weird. Long time ago. I'm talking like at least 20 to 30 years ago. Said to me that she sees me doing something in the future. And I used to sing a lot when I was younger. I used to do a lot of karaoke. Just karaoke, just having fun. I was singing in a band for a little bit. And she said to me one day that she said, in the future, I can't really tell you when. She goes, I see you doing something and it has to do with your voice, but it's not singing. Look what I'm doing.
Right.
So that's the kind of things that they would do all the time. And it would just things that just kind of give you the EBGBs, you're like, how, what?
How do you know this?
And I'm talking this was like a long time ago. This is probably like, I don't know, somewhere between 1997 and like 2004. She had said she pictures me doing something with my voice, but she's not sure. She's like, I'm not sure what it is. And I said, is it singing? Because I was always singing. And she said, no, it's not singing. And here I am 25 years later doing podcasting and
right.
And I'm like, well, this is kind of voice related.
Definitely.
So they're all like that. They're all a little creepy.
Did you use her for lottery numbers?
No. No.
Can you tell me what the pick 4 is going to be?
Yeah. It's just weird. And there's a lot of good stories on my mom's side of the family.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, just weird things that. So, my cousin saying that she sees me doing something with my voice, didn't know what it was. I'm not saying it came true.
Right.
What I'm saying is she came real close. You know what I mean? This is real close to what she said. So
definitely in the ballpark.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. Not orb related, but
no.
Good story,
But Orbs all supernatural, spiritual.
And so I think next week we will. What do you want to dive into Bigfoot?
We should.
Let's do that. Let's dive into Bigfoot next week.
There's all kinds of stuff about that.
Yeah. None look quite as good as my picture on here. I should have made him more blurry. That would have been more realistic, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Giving it like a blur effect.
We'll save the commentary for that on Bigfoot. But in closing, do you have any final thoughts on the orbs?
No, I'm still sitting right where I was sitting before we did the show. Like, this is basically my place on this show is 50% believes and 50% questions things.
Well, you see the pictures, see the videos, you hear the stories, so we'll let you come to your own conclusions.
Yeah.
You know.
Thanks, Joel. Appreciate you coming in and commenting a lot.
Yeah, he's a very honest man, so he saw it. He saw it. You know,
I love it. I could never get too much of people commenting. That's one of the things that I worry about when I go on somebody's live stream. Are they going to get annoyed because I'm commenting so much? But then I'm like, I don't even care. I want to say what I want to say.
Exactly.
You know? So I like it.
Just keep it friendly and good, and we're all good. So apologize for the dog in the background if you can hear it.
It's all good.
That's real life.
Yeah, it is.
That's old Pepsi.
Pepsi. I had Pepsi today. I bought a 12-pack of Pepsis recently, and I don't really drink soda that much, and I think it's because I keep hearing you reference Pepsi.
It's subliminal.
I love Pepsi, so I was like, I'm gonna get a 12-pack of Pepsi. It was like at least 4 or 5 days ago, and I still have some because I don't drink that much.
Yeah, ooh, that was loud. She was right next to me. Oh boy.
So everybody, good night. Thank you. I appreciate everybody. Chad.
Sorry for the technical difficulties earlier. We got through it. We got a little better at presenting images.
Yep. It works. It's all good. So I guess you want me to close it up?
Let's do it. It's been fun. Thanks again, everybody, for watching. We appreciate it. Next week, we'll be here same time, same channel, and discussing Sasquatch, swamp apes. That's my favorite name for it, swamp apes.
Ape. There's a lot of different names.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get into those as well.
Absolutely.
All right. Good night. Thank you.
Keep the eyes of the sky.
Oh, yeah. I almost forgot.
Y'all have a good week.